morning, Turkey. I'm gonna take her out for a quick little pee. And I was planning on doing Richard Simmons, which today's gonna be a busy day because this is day 2 of freezer meal prep. Well, meal assembly and stuff. That son of a gun. Oh, God. I had the kitchen all cleaned up last night when I went to bed. And I told Marquise, I was down here, I'm like, if you make something, you wash up. And the pot's sitting there in the sink. I have to give him a stern talking to. What? Finally, we're gonna go. Oh, okay. I need to take her out. And then, yeah, then I'll be back. All right, we're back from our walk, guys. It's 5:40. Oh, shoot. I don't have any regular coffee. I'll have a decaf, but I gotta pick some up today. That's okay. Think positive, Tracy. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. I actually decided today, oh, let me get my, having a decaf because I don't have any. Maybe I'll buy a Tim Hortons when I go to town. I decided today not to do that workout first thing in the morning because I have a ton of things to make today. Right now I'm currently going to make raw pie. I know the lighting in here is bad right now, guys, but it'll get better. But it's pitch black outside. I have a couple videos on raw pie. It's an Acadian dish, like French Acadian dish. There's an Acadian spot not far from where I live, and it's a mixture, well, of English and French all together. I don't know. I don't want to sound ignorant. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but there's a little English mixed up into the French, but to me it sounds French, but you'll catch a couple English words. But there's a whole history. Beautiful, tragic, but beautiful, strong people, Acadian people. Anyway, this is an Acadian dish. Let me get the package of raw pie mix. Buy this here in our stores. It's bad lighting, I know, but it's what this is made in Church Point, and it's just about a half hour from, well, 35 minutes, something like that, from our house. It's just say like 10 pounds of potatoes, put it through a juicer, or if you don't have a juicer, you grate them and then squeeze them with the cheesecloth to get all the liquid out of them, so it's like the pulp of the potato. And then we're going to, where's my scissors? Rehydrate them, or not, soak them back up with chicken stock that I boiled a whole bunch of chicken in yesterday. That's been sitting on the wood stove behind me all night long, just simmering. But I'm not going to let that delicious broth go to waste. Just open this up. So yes, the directions, it's rapier pie, R-A-P-U-R-E, but some people call it rappy pie, R-A-P-P-I-E. Oh, this is just grated potatoes. That's all it is. Cook your meat of choice, chicken, beef, seafood, whatever. I'm going to add some salted onions to this. In a large bowl, put a 1/4 cup of margarine, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper. See, I don't follow the directions exactly what that is. I put the butter in, and then I season it. I get it well good and seasoned. Gradually pour your boiling water in 3 stages over a mixture to the amount of 20 to 22 cups. Yeah. So I'm going to take this out. I am making my coffee. But I gotta wait for that broth to come to a rolling boil. Like scalding hot. That's the ticket when it comes to this. You need it not warm, not hot. You need it melt your face off hot. So you gotta be very careful. I don't like to have anybody around me when I'm doing this. You guys can be here because you're at a safe distance. Where's the... Oh. I just turned this on, but this will take a little bit. I'll have enough time to have a bit of my coffee. Come on, I'll just use my scoop. Now there's a package of onion soup mix in here. I think there's 2 packs in here. But yeah, it's good. It's good and seasoned. And I'll add salt and pepper to it as I layer it. You'll see. I'll try to remember to put my links below to when I make chicken rapper pie. Sometimes I make roast beef rapper pie. People will use like bar clams or things. I think you can make it with just about anything you wanted to, but I just do the chicken and beef. So anyways, I'll be back in a little bit when things start moving. I need to handle this. I did have my vinegar this morning though, so I'm on the right track. Well, that didn't take long at all. It's starting to do its thing already. Haven't even had a swig off my coffee. But yeah, this is where it gets hairy. But in a good way. I am going to have one snort off of it. Yep. Violet has already made her disappearance. I use a potato masher. I was just using Betty to kind of break up the potato mixture. But this is what's easier for me. So I just do this. And it takes more liquid than you think. Like you think, oh gosh, it's already filled up. No, 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 no. It takes a little while. I put some butter in here. And it almost turns to like a jelly consistency. There's almost like a little clear film on top. Because you don't want to have kind of a dried out, not reconstituted enough rapper pie. Then you don't want a soupy pie either. It's a delicate balance. My mother-in-law is the one that showed me how to do this years ago. And yeah, I've been making it ever since. I'm going to speed this up because we got a lot of stuff to do. We got to make cabbage rolls. We have to do something with those ribs, make a sauce. Today is Maziah's birthday. That's first and foremost. She wants taco salad, which won't be difficult to make at all. When I go to town this morning, I'll just pick up some of the ingredients that I need. Like I want to get an avocado and some sour cream and salsa and etc. But this and the cabbage rolls are going to be the hardest thing to do. They're not difficult, they're just time consuming. And I didn't want to try to sit down to make cabbage rolls right now. I thought, I'll just do it. This bakes for 2.5, 3 hours. Bakes for a while. You've got to be careful stirring it because you don't want to splash it up on you. Because that is hot. I do it bit by bit. And it takes a little time for the potatoes to loosen up and accept that broth, but it does. on. So let's rock. Alright guys, I got it all mixed up. Got out 3 things. I'm going to try to make 3. I got some salt and pepper. I got my coffee. My dog abandoned me. She's gone back upstairs to bed. She needs her beauty sleep. I ate her breakfast though. That's that chicken. I'm not going to probably use all of that chicken, but I'm going to use as much as I need. That's for sure. So I'm going to get you set up and I'm going to fast pace it. But it's pretty much, you do a layer of this, put a layer of whatever your meat is, and then put another layer on top and season every level. Like lasagna, you know, noodle meat sauce, that kind of thing. So I'm going to fast pace it though, because we got tons to do. Alright, I had 2 swigs off my coffee. I'm going to have the rest in a second. What time is it? It's 6:19. So I still got enough chicken left to make something else. I'm going to give this one to Dad. There's enough there for 2, maybe 3 meals. And then 3 big ones. I have the oven set at 350 and it's supposed to bake for 3 hours. But I rotate the pans every hour just so it gets evenly cooked. So I'm going to put them on cookie sheets though, because there's those little aluminum pans. And then I'll get them in the oven. Alright, they're all in. I'm going to set the timer for 1 hour. Then I'll put the top one on the bottom one on the top, and rotate them around. Okay, I finished my coffee. I was just watching CTV News just to get the world updates, you know what I mean? It's 6:45. I'm going to go up and wake up the kids. Oh, but yeah, I don't regret not doing that workout. Like I had yesterday, I kind of was like upset I didn't do it, but today I was run off my feet yesterday. It was my own fault. Like I did it. It's all my decision. I don't have to do a darn thing around here if I don't want to. But you know what I mean. And I'm like, I still got lots of work to do today. I'm not going to accelerate my dog's barking by trying to be superwoman. So, oh, I was gonna load the dirty dishes. I'll have to do that after, but I'm gonna go wake up the kids. It's Maziah's 11th birthday today. It's very exciting. We made the cake yesterday. She wants taco salad for supper, so when I go to town, because I have to pick up Evie to bring him to daycare, I'm gonna stop and, yeah, pick up a few things. But, yeah, I can't believe she's 11 already. Wow. Violet's up here sleeping too. I know she is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zaya. Happy birthday to you. It's time to rise and shine. It's Gut Fest 89. Crazy guts. Crazy guts. It's Gut Fest 89. You sleepyhead. Well, while the kids are getting dressed, I am going to empty the dishwasher so I can load it up again. All right, I just brought a garbage bag out, but they're out here breaking up a big chunk of ice.
Oh, no, we go up with the maze. There's the last one's for maze.
Fun times. Ridgemont High.
It was in that little...
That pot, yeah.
Let's try this one. There's another one? Yep, there's more ice. I can't even pick it up.
Yeah, what are they doing, Violet? You go investigate too.
Oh, that's water. That's leftover water. Wait. That was in there.
We're just waiting for the bus. It's chilly out.
No.
What?
That ice was on the top, floating. The thing was, it was very big, and another thing was, there was other water in there, so how come the whole thing didn't freeze?
I don't know.
What is the logic?
It's a strange world we all live in, you guys. All right. You can let her go, Zai. You can let her go.
She really is pulling hard right now.
She wants to come with me. You stick with me, girlfriend. As you're jumping around, we'll go play with the... I can't run around like they can. You silly girl. You silly girl. You silly girl.
Not me.
You stop doing that. You stop doing that. You stop doing that. What?
Like Francis, if we can just whistle and call you, do you think we'll be able to play back and
Oh, at some point, yeah. Let me turn you around. It doesn't, yeah, it's lighter in person than it is on camera. I mean, it's still dark out, but... What are you doing, Turkey? Woo! Oh, they're still over there playing with that ice.
On one of your videos.
Yeah.
The Flash. Oh, I didn't like it at all.
No. All right, there they go. Here's the bus. There's Violet. There they are. Ooh, it's cold. It's cold again. Another cold morning. It's -8. Well, now you can see it's dark out, or getting lighter out. But yeah, oh, it's cold. I don't know what -8 is in Fahrenheit, but I'll look it up. It's cold. I've made Maze wear snow pants, even though there's not a lick of snow on the ground. Well, there's ice, but no snow. All right, Mally and I and Violet are about to head to town. We've got to pick up Evie, but look, there's my husband, and there's my son. So I'm smack dab in the middle. But I'm going to do a little off-roading today. The ground's frozen. I'm not going to tear up the lawn. And we're just going to take a shortcut. All right, we got Evie. Say hi, Evie.
Hi.
Hi. Where are you going?
Cool.
School. Because you're cool and you go to school. We're just at the Tim Hortons lineup. I don't know if I'll bother getting one right now. Maybe after. But Mally needs a coffee. No, she's going to get something. I'll get him a couple Timbits. And that way I can just run into Superstore that is right there. And leave these guys in here. So, anyways, that's what we're doing. Alright, we're at Superstore now. Those guys are eating their munchies in the van. Oh, I don't generally get cravings these days, but just in the drive-thru they had like a chicken bacon sandwich or an egg bacon something. Oh, it looked delicious. I didn't get it, but the little devil on my shoulder was telling me to. Just got home and look, I was in a rush. 9 seconds left. That's exciting. Yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect timing, Tracy. There. I gotta take them out and look at them. Alright guys, I took them out. Usually I'd make them a little bit browner on top, but since I'm gonna freeze them and reheat them, I can brown them when it's time. But this is perfect. This is perfect. I shut the oven off. I'm gonna let these cool and wrap them, bag them, and freeze them. So this will be perfect. I'm so glad that I did this morning. This takes a huge chunk of time that I don't have to do now. All right, and I'll show you what I got in town. I had to hold myself back, honestly. There's still lots of 50% off stuff there. I have a problem, guys. I think I have a problem. I don't need all the stuff, so I only got stuff that I know I can use right away. So, yes. But anybody looking for deals, yeah, that Superstore is a great place for it. Anyways, I got 3. She just drank a whole bunch of water. She's coughing now. 3 things of butter. They were 3 for $9. Butter here's quite pricey. That's a really good deal. I got a garden salad because we're having taco salad tonight, and I thought I don't want to I have lettuce in the fridge that's prepared. I'm going to throw that into it and this into it. This one was 50% off. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 things of broccoli I will use today, steamed broccoli, to add to meals. This I'll use tonight too, to mix with it. The taco salad. It comes, you know, with croutons and stuff, but I'm not going to use that. I seen these. I didn't know you could buy zoodles, zucchini noodles. I've made my own zucchini noodles from zucchini, but zucchini, again, can be kind of pricey. These were $2 a bag on sale, so I got 4 bags. That's all that they had there. I took them all. 2 things of sour cream. Some coffee, dark roast. Yeah, and salsa, 2 mild and 2 medium. I forget if I just told you that. I got this riced broccoli zucchini with kale. I got 2 of those. 4 avocados for tonight. I got 2 boxes of Nutri-Grain. They usually like the apple cinnamon ones the best, but they didn't have any, so I got those. I got another cabbage, so I have 3 cabbages now because I'm going to make a bajillion cabbage rolls today. I got 2 of those salads, 1 for me, 1 for my husband. I got these 4 Fiji apples. Is that what they are? 50% off. Anyways, for the apple crisp tonight, I did buy a bag of apples yesterday, but I don't know if I'll have enough. So I bought those. I got 4 yogurts. They're due tomorrow, but these will be gobbled up today, most likely. They're vanilla yogurts. And I got 3 things of hamburger. Not 50% off, but on sale, because I think I'm going to add another one to the cabbage roll mixture, because there's a lot of sausage. And then I'll need 1 or 2 for the taco salad tonight. So, yeah, that's what I got. Violet, jeepers, creepers. Have a good hack and get it done with, sister. So I've got to put this stuff away, and I need to move on to my next big meal. Alright guys, I put 2 cabbages in. I do have 3, but I won't put the other one in unless I really need it. But I'm just making my husband a coffee because he hurt his ankle yesterday. Like it's not broken, but it's swelled up and stuff. So he just got up. I'm going to make him a coffee because I'm a good kind of person, I guess. just kidding. But anyways, I'm going to boil this. And when the leaves start coming loose, I take them off, put them aside, and leave the rest of the cabbage in there until more come loose. That's what I do. Oh, and also, this is where I put the raspberry pies. I have them covered just with a clean tea towel. And I just don't have room on my table right now because I'm going to be making some other stuff. Until they cool down, then I can wrap them, bag them, and put them away. Oh, and I got Harriet out. She's with salted water in there. I'm going to bring up to a boil so I can boil some pasta for the chicken casserole thingy I'm going to make. This is going to take a while. Alright, I'm busy digging stuff out. I'm doing shortcuts today, guys. Like, I really am. I'm doing it easy way. This is out of my basement storage. You gotta always rotate your storage. But I got out 5 cans of like tomato sauce for the cabbage rolls. I bought this yesterday. I have 4 things of Alfredo sauce. There's 2 cans of cream of chicken, 1 can of cream of mushroom. I don't know if I'll use that all for the chicken casserole. I'm also going to add some milk and maybe a little sour cream. And I'm going to cut up some broccoli to put it in there, nice and small. So, but I'm going to try to get these lasagnas going in the oven because there's nothing in my oven now and I just can't have that. So I'll be back and get you set up. Alright guys, those pots aren't up to snuff yet, but they're getting there. So I am going to try to throw together some lasagnas. Where's my can opener? And sometimes when I am just doing this today, I'd put all the sauce in a pot and season it and warm it up. I'm not doing that today. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. I'm just going to dump it, layer it, dump it, layer it, and that'll be that. But I forget what the oven has to be at. These are oven ready noodles. I don't have to boil them. Yeah, well, what temperature? There's directions of what to do. Bake immediately after assembly. Yes, but what temperature? It doesn't say the temperature. Yeah, it doesn't say. Son of a gun. I'm gonna ask Google, so just hold on a minute. Okay, she said 350. Cover and bake for 30 minutes, and then uncover and sprinkle with Parmesan and stuff. I'm gonna do it for probably 45 minutes, and then uncover it that way, just because I'm putting 2 in. If I have enough, I'll do a little one for Dad separately. If not, I'll just cut them out a piece when we actually have it. But I should have got myself together. I'm going to use my other little scoop that's only half there. Do this. Just to layer the bottom of it. I gotta check that. Where's my oven mitts? Right here. Well, that water for the pasta is boiling. I'm gonna use the leftover of that rotini noodles that I put in the chicken noodle soup yesterday. If you've seen that, I dropped it off to Maziah when I picked up Evie today. Whew. I'm only making 1. I'm scared that's not going to be enough. Maybe I'll put a little bit more. Do I have anything open in my cupboard? I do. These are small shells, but I'm using them. I'm using them. Perfect. When I salt the water, just, I don't know why I do. I think that gives it a little flavor. That cabbage is not boiling yet, but it's coming up. All right, I should turn my light on in here. I don't know if that'll make much of a difference, but there. Oh, I need to turn my oven on. Goodness gracious. Bake. And this is not a fancy lasagna, like I said yesterday. It's meat and cheese. That's what it is. It doesn't have all the cottage cheese and spinach and stuff that I would love. This makes it simple. And I know my kids will eat it. And that's good enough for me. thought I got a thing of broccoli slaw from town. Maybe one of those bags over there are broccoli slaw. I was going to put that in the cabbage rolls, but I have to double check. This is that hamburger I made yesterday, big bag of it. I think there's 2 packages. It's seasoned with onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, I think. And I like my lasagna as meaty and cheesy with extras, but that's not happening. No, I can't get a good angle at it. If I get you up on the table, maybe I'll get you up on the table. Just a second. Let me finish this one so you can actually see what the heck I'm doing. Oh, let's try this. You can kind of see. I'll move over. I just don't want to jiggle you because then you'll tip over. You'll go arse over tea kettle. All right. Oh, sorry, Violet. She's right under the table, of course. And I know I'm touching this cheese with my meaty hands, but this cheese will be all used up today. I should have actually bought some more. I don't know if I have any more in the fridge for taco salad tonight. If I don't, I will go downtown to the little village store and pay an arm and a leg for some for the taco salad. It's worth not driving to town again, in my book. We'll see. I know there's sauce left in this can. I will scrape it out after. And these pans, they're good, but and I reuse these pans when I can. As long as there's no holes poked into them. Oh gosh. I just don't fit the noodles quite right when you're doing something like this. I've got to do the pieces. Oh, my back. I'm complaining already. Smarten up, Tracy. There. All right. Now I need another freaking can. This one is thick and tasty. That's zesty pasta. That one was garlic pasta sauce, tomato sauce. I gotta go stir that macaroni or the pasta again. Bear with me. Turn that down because I don't need it rolling. And that way it will still cook fast, but it won't be lickety-split like normally I would, but I want to get this done. And oven-ready noodles needs extra sauce, so yeah. I'm thinking when I do that, I'm going to have to get more sauce down in the basement. I meant to get some, well, I could use some of my home canned tomatoes. It's not tomato sauce, and blitz them in the food processor. That way it's just straight up tomatoes. On keto, you're not supposed to have a whole lot of tomatoes. You can have some. But I mean, since I'm doing the OMAD way, I don't really count that so much. Okay. I'm just doing it quickly. But that's good. This will be done after I get that stove top clear. I can steam some vegetables and fry up that hamburger for the taco salad and stuff. These won't, by the time I'm done the cabbage rolls, these lasagnas will be done. So we'll try to time everything just right, just right. Just right. So by the time the girls and Maze get home, oh, I gotta wrap some presents for Maziah too. Jeepers creepers. Some of her presents aren't here yet. I ordered them online, but I said this yesterday, but I told her if I order them, they might not be here for your birthday, and she understood that. So there's a few things that still aren't here, but I did go to the dollar store yesterday, and I meant to show you, but I'll show you today what I got her. It's just since it's her birthday, you gotta have something to open. Something to open. You know. Oh. Where are all my GD spatulas? My GD spatulas. Violet, you keep putting your foot there. I'm going to squish it like a pancake, silly. Waste not, want not. I rinse these cans out and we recycle them. You got to recycle when you can recycle. I know some places still don't have like regular recycling. Like we're supposed to recycle. You can get fined if you don't recycle. But we're so used to it now. But when I was little, there wasn't a recycling program. Like every other Thursday is recycling day. Just put a little bit there. Just a smidgen. That one's kind of wonky. As it gets up to the top, because it's bigger up here, you can fit. But then down here, I gotta cover that one. There. I need to open that other box. That's the oven coming up to snuff. I'm still listening to The Hobbit, you guys. It's good. It's different than the movie. It's not as action-packed, I guess, as a Hollywood movie, but it's good. Oh, okay. Just a little bit there. And a little bit here. And Bob's your uncle and Bessie's your aunt. Good, 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 good. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Sauce, Tracy. I'm thinking, what order did I do this in? I'm certainly going to put this on a baking sheet because if it does fall over, I won't have a giant mess in my oven. This one's that zesty one. Yes. Then later on today, I'm going to have to rearrange my freezers to make room for all this stuff. And then I took out a ton of stuff from my freezer, so I know there's room in there, but it's just not organized. So a good way to do it without squishing all the... I have to open another one. And I got sauce on my hands. Let me just check those cabbages. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. This one is a garlic pasta sauce. Ah. Now, I'm not going to use this whole thing of sauce, but I'll save it for the cabbage rolls if I need it. Because I'm sure these things have carbs in it. There's 14 grams of carbs for half a cup. So, yeah, I try to stay under 20 grams of carbs a day. Try to. Oh. Just a minute, guys. Guys, well, that lasagna's there. I had to do this before I put that in the oven because look at. But the more down you get, it's still stuck. It's still stuck. But this way, so much better. Just let it boil for till you want to. I mean, it's not soft. It's not falling apart, but it's coming off the cabbage without any kind of fight. I used to have great big long tongs. I don't know where they are now. There. Oh, that was my sister-in-law just saying that she's coming out after work today for Maziah's party. It's not really a party, but like a family supper. I gotta call Dad. Oh, goodness gracious. Those ones might be stuck still. And I don't want to burn myself. Alright, that's what I'll do for now. I'm going to get those lasagnas in. I'll bring you over in just a minute. Alright, the ovens are up to scratch. So I'm going to cover these with foil. I'm going to spray the inside of the tin foil on the inside so the stuff doesn't stick to the tin foil. I'll tent it a little bit if I can, and they'll go in for 45 minutes, I would say, and then we'll check them then. Alright, I just strained that pasta. I'm going to put some in here. I'm not sure if I'm making 1 or 2, but I'll bring you back when I start adding stuff to it. Alright, I just rinsed some of that broccoli I got today and tried to cut it up small. I could probably do this in 2 pans. I just don't want it to take up so much space. I might end up doing that. I do have a pan here that I could dump some in. I put 2 jars of Alfredo sauce, can of cream of chicken, and I meant to do the other can of cream of chicken, but I accidentally opened cream of mushroom. And I need to add some milk into these jars and shake them up so I get the rest of the goodness, and it'll add some little more juice to this so it's not so thick. And I gotta add that to it too. Alright. I got it all mixed up. I ended up doing 2 pans because by the time I added all that broccoli and that chicken, I didn't even add it all. And I had a couple of nibbles myself. I can use this for a couple of kongs for Violet, so that's good. It's just straight up chicken. I don't have any cheese left. There was a tiny little leftover from lasagna. I just mixed it in with it. I'm going to have to go down and get cheese because I forgot I needed cheese for this and I need cheese for taco salad. But, oh, let me tell you. Yeah, it's looking mighty tasty. It's loaded with chicken. Loaded. And if there isn't already enough salt in there from those soups, I dusted the top with a little Larry seasoning salt and pepper. Not a whole bunch of the seasoning salt, but just a little bit. But I want to just have a little layer of cheese on top. Not necessary, I know. And I don't have to bake this. I'm just going to, well, it's cool anyways. By the time I add all that, I can wrap it and freeze it. And I would just use one of these for supper and have a side with it, salad or whatever, some sort of vegetable, because it's extremely rich. You don't need to eat a giant plate of this or you'll be comatose. So anyways, I'm just going to cover these with a tea towel and yeah, it's been down to the store, I think. All right, I just got back from the store. I bought 4 blocks of cheese. This one was $5.53. This marble one was $5.14. This marble one was $5.12, and this old cheddar was $5.40. So I bit the bullet and just got it anyways. I set up my food processor. I'm going to shred it, and then Violet, get going. She's over around those wrapper pies. She was just looking at them, not sniffing them, but yeah, don't even think about it, sister. But I got to get this shredded up. And those lasagnas, I think there's 1 minute left on the timer. Right, there's the cabbage. I shut the burner off. That's still in there, but I'll do some more after. I just took these out. I haven't looked at them yet. The noodles are soft. Oh, see, that's not even melted all the way through. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, no, that needs to go in. That needs to go in longer, for sure. Let's check this one. Yeah, it's not melted. So, I'm going to put it in for another 45, I think, because those noodles are still kind of crunchy. There, that's that cheese. I just sliced it down the middle so it can fit down the chute of my food processor. And it shreds it up lickety-split. Ooh. There's a little bit of it. I dump it out and fill it up again. There, I just put it back in the cheese bag. I'm not going to load this up, but I want a nice covering on this. Okay, there we have it. I'm going to wrap them and freeze them. All right, while I have my food processor out, it still has, you know, cheesy remnants in it, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to chop up these portobello mushrooms. I think I bought 4 or 6 of these packages yesterday or the day before. And I'm going to add this to the cabbage roll mixture, but I want them nice and teeny tiny and just gets all mixed up. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, the mushrooms are done. I'm going to do the same thing with this cauliflower. That's how you make cauliflower rice, but I had these sitting out all morning. They're still kind of frozen, but I'm going to give it a try anyways. There you have it, with little bits of mushroom in there, and probably a few little pieces of cheese. So that and that is going to go into this. And I have another thing I'm putting in here. That's sausage and hamburger. And I'm going to put one of these. It's rice, broccoli, zucchini with kale. Like I said, I'm making a whole whack of cabbage rolls. Alright guys, I kind of have you braced there. Hopefully you don't fall face first into that bowl. But I'm going to start doing up the mixture. That's those portobello mushrooms. Alright, let me roll up my sleeves. I'm going to get my hands in here. I brought this in this morning too to kind of warm up because the hamburger I put in here yesterday was still kind of frozen. And I had wrapped up and put it out in the porch, which is freezing out there. So I wanted it to come in and kind of warm up. I mean, it's still going to be cold, but I couldn't really mix all the meat together. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do is, since there's more sausage than hamburger in here, I'm going to bake them like regular cabbage rolls, but I'm going to have to pour off grease because I know there's going to be grease in here. And that's fine. I'll pour off the grease and then I'll put some more tomato stuff on top of it after it's pretty well cooked because all the grease would have come out of it. Well, most of it anyways. But I don't want to just put wrapped up cabbage in the oven, so I need to have some sauce in there for now. And I'm not going to really season this because the sausage is already seasoned. So, yeah. I should have got my big, giant bowl. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all this in here. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. I just use that blade to do this. I'm going to make an awful mess. Before I actually start rolling, egg rolls, I was going to say. I'm going to clear the table off, disinfect it, and all that stuff. I just want to get this mixed up. Those lasagnas, the timer is at 21 minutes left. We'll see. But, oh, this is really cold on my hands. Here goes the mushrooms. And usually, like when I would make regular cabbage rolls, I'd put regular rice in this, but that is not keto friendly. So I'm not doing that. Ooh. And by the time these get done baking in the oven, the cauliflower and things will already be cooked through, I would say. And what I'll end up doing is I'm going to make trays, big trays of this, and then I'll take them out after they've cooled and put them in individual containers for myself and my husband, because we don't need to take out a giant tray of cabbage rolls when we just are eating it for a meal. So, oh, I know you guys are shaking, guys. I'm sorry. Now, this. Where are you going? Oh gosh, my hands are slippery. I want to try to use this whole bag. Because I was initially going to cut up the broccoli. But then I'm like, no, I have this in my freezer. I'm using this. I have zucchini and kale and broccoli and etc. It's good. There's nothing added to it. It's just straight up. And in my opinion, it's probably a little cheaper than going to buy all these fresh ingredients. I know fresh is probably better anyways, but it can get it can hit your wallet pretty hard sometimes. So, oh gosh, it's kind of pretty though, isn't it? That green speckled through there. Should have an apron on. I'm gonna have to wash my sweater. See, that's still frozen. There, yeah, the sausages I took out of the casing yesterday. But those are nice and flavorful. And I forget, there's probably some carbs in that, but again, I'm eating one good sized meal a day. I'm not shook about that. Okay, this is good enough for me right now because my fingers are frozen. I'm gonna do a little maintenance and clean up a bit, and then I'll bring you back. All right, I'm gonna get you guys set up so we can chit chat a bit, but I wiped the table off. I got the dishwasher going. It wasn't quite a full load, but like Harriet's in there, the strainer's in there, the stuff I've been using. Like I don't want to have a bunch. I just want to get them washed is what it is. So I'm gonna fold these ones up, and I'll do those other little bit of cabbage in the pot after. That's the rest of the sauce that was in one of those cans, and I'll open another one after, but I just want to get this rocking and rolling. Alright guys, ignore the mess behind me. That's all stuff that I'm using. Salsa's over there. That cast iron crock pot thing is there, or Dutch oven thing. I just thought we'll chit chat for a minute and then I'll fast pace it if I get a little long-winded. But after this, I'm going to start frying that hamburger for the taco salad tonight. And I got to clean up a bit. It's not a disaster out there, but I want to wipe down the bathroom. And I had a laundry basket of clothes out there to fold and stuff. For these, you guys might know how to make cabbage rolls. I'm not a professional. But if there's a big stem down here, I kind of cut that out. So... And I'm not the greatest roller, but just cut that out. And stuff the cabbage leaves. Roll them and make it work. That one's probably a bit full. If Natalie was home, she likes rolling these, but there'll just be too much stuff going on later, so I just want to get these going because I'm going to pop these in the oven. Oh, I forget. I'll just do it at 350. That's what the oven's at now. For hour, hour and a half. It all depends. And again, I will put a cookie sheet under this because I don't know how much liquid will come out of this because of the sausages. And I don't need a big old greasy smoky oven today. But thank goodness we did the cake yesterday. Mally wants to make a apple crisp tonight because Maziah loves apple crisp. Well, and she wants to make a cake for tomorrow too because Maziah's having, I think, 3 of her friends over for a sleepover because I can't really have big birthday parties these days, but she can have 2 or 3 friends over for a sleepover. It's going to be a loud, chaotic house full of little girls and poor little Maze and, well, Marquise, but yeah, it's going to be a circus around here. I don't know what we'll do for supper. Usually I make pizza, but we got a gift certificate from Pizza Delight for Christmas and we haven't used it yet. I might order a party pizza just because I will most likely have to take stuff out of the deep freezer, more stuff to make all these fit, and I might be cooking some more freezer stuff tomorrow. Not as much as yesterday and today, but I know down in the basement I have, I think, 6 racks of ribs, and I'll use 2 of those for a family supper. The other ones I want to use for keto meals. I'll cut them up and put them with some steamed vegetables and freeze them. I've done that before, and it's one of my favorites because ribs are delicious. And it's always a nice treat when you pull that one out of the freezer because sometimes you can't see even though the lid is clear. And you get 2 or 3 ribs, you're like jackpot. I'm just doing my thing. Yeah, Mally thought it was Friday today. It feels like a Friday to me. This week is going slow, and I'm not complaining, but it's just, yeah, it's only Thursday. I still got one more night to pack lunches for school. And tomorrow I want to make sure the landing and everything's clear upstairs, just because there'll be company here. Not that kids even notice, and it's not bad up there. I have a couple things on the landing that need to go to the attic. I'll have to get that cleared away. Oh, that's those lasagnas, for GD's sakes. I wonder if they're good now. So that was like an hour and a half. We'll see. I know you're supposed to take the foil off for the last 15 minutes. I'm not going to do that because when I go to use it as a supper, I can do it then. Just freeze up my oven. Once this one's done, I'm sticking it in. Well, maybe I'll wait till that one's done too. But let me just... Yes, this is going to be a lot. And if I get tired of rolling, I'll cut up cabbage and make like a big casserole. And that's fine too. Because I know I had mentioned, I think it was yesterday, my husband doesn't care about eating the same foods days in a row. Myself, I could eat the same thing every single day of the week. Yes, I hear you. I need to finish this pan first. Hold your horses. But I'm not being scrimpy on the innards either. Well, that one's a little too full. This is just a little leaf. Okay. Yeah, do you guys ever make cabbage rolls? I know I've seen videos like authentic cabbage rolls. Some people do them in a pot and layer them on top of each other. I've never done that before. Maybe I'll try it someday, but this isn't hard to make. It's just time consuming and it's a labor of love, just like that Rocker pie. I'm so glad I did that this morning. I was like, I should get up and do Richard Simmons, but then I'm like, well, I got Rocker pie and cabbage rolls to make. I'm just, shut it. Just shut it. 2 more and then I'll come over. Yeah. And as you're seeing, it's not difficult. It would have been a lot more work if I didn't have that chicken already shredded up, cut up. That's why I wanted to do that ahead of time, because that saves a mountain of work. It turns, you know, a hill of work into a mountain of work. That's what it does. Okay, 1 more, and this tray is done. And then I'll go get, this is a biggie. This is a biggie. So I'm putting a biggie handful in there. Yeah. No, Marquise went into work this morning. I don't know when he gets done. So. Yes. Oh, and I called Dad today. He's coming out tonight, which will be nice. Oh, that looks so nice. Look at it. Look at it. Look. All right. I'm not going to bring you back because I already have you set up for, I'll check the lasagna and let you know how it goes. Okay, guys. It's still not done. The cheese is melted, though. And the noodles are softer, but they're not softest. Not how I want it. So I just opened, I was thinking I'll go get my tomatoes down in the basement, but I just don't want to, so I'm not going to. This is thick and tasty. We'll try it. If I had tomato soup or tomato juice, sometimes I put that in my cabbage rolls too. My mom used to buy a can of tomato juice. She used to love it. I don't care. I don't like tomatoes, like to eat tomatoes, like straight up tomatoes like an apple. Misha loves them. Maziah loves them, but Misha really loves them. She'll just, I could pack a tomato in her lunch and she'll just eat it. Oh, I forgot. There. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I've made cabbage rolls in at least a year. It's been a while. It's been a while. Now, I don't know. I'll probably give some. I'll give a couple to Dad. We'll see if my mother-in-law wants them. But again, they're not regular ones. But they might like them. Maybe. I'll tell them what's in it. If they want a couple, they can have a couple. Marquise, he'll eat anything, but he does love cabbage rolls, and I'm sure he'll love this. And, yeah, the kids, they don't like cabbage rolls. They like the innards, but they don't like the cabbage roll. So, they just make a mess of it and eat the inside and leave the cabbage on the plate, so. No cabbage roll for you. All right, yeah. This is a big one too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the rest of that cabbage. And I do have another cabbage if I need to do that. This is a biggie. And these will shrink up a little bit because the sausage will render off some of that fat too. But we'll see. But once this is done, the rest of the work I have to do today isn't as in detail. I did the chicken casseroles, I've done the lasagnas, which should be done soon. The Rocker pie, this. Now I have cooked pork out in the porch. I chunked up and just cooked with salt and pepper. If you didn't see my video yesterday, it was like an hour, almost 2 hours long, and I apologize, but I just get to yakking and yak attack. And that's the way it is. But And I have a couple of steaks cut up out there in strips. I want to make something keto friendly for that. Oh, my nose. Now that lasagna, the chicken casserole, and the rapper pie are not keto meals, but they are family favorites. So that's the way it's got to go. There. Yeah, there's still a lot of meat here. A lot. Even if I don't do all of the cabbage rolls right now, I can do some tomorrow too. Because I gotta allot time to wrap a few presents, to do a tidy. I need to empty the drying racks. They're full of towels. Oh, I didn't cut that. That's why it's so hard. I need to do that, and I need to compose myself too, because I'm a mess. Yeah, my poor husband, he came in the house and just tripped on something, you know, just, it can happen to anybody, just like how you can throw your back out lifting a feather. He hurt his ankle. He's like, I hurt it, Paul. It's not broken, but it's bad enough it's not just a little sprain you can walk off. So, luckily I have a good medical supply storage. I go a little bananas that way, but I have these sore joint patches. I need to get more because I only had 2 or 3 packs. There's 2 in a pack, and he keeps putting that on it. I have to force feed him Tylenol. He won't, I don't think he had one today, but I'm just like, it might help with the pain. I don't know. I don't know. So anyways, I'm going to keep doing this because I still have other stuff to do. And I'll just fast pace it, and I'll be back. Jack. Dogs are barking, guys, but I'm feeling very good. I ended up doing all that cabbage. There is the leftover cabbage, but it's mainly the stems and the little teeny tiny pieces, but I ran out of meat. So I got 4 big trays, and I know there's going to be grease in this pan, so I'm going to dump the grease off and add some more tomato stuff, and I'm going to actually take these out of the pans to put in individual containers. But for now, this is what I'm doing. I put a layer of sauce on top, threw some Parmesan cheese that I bought yesterday, 50% off. Where is it? Ta-da! And that's just kind of like, I layered the little leaves, put a layer of the meat stuff, and another layer on top. So I'm only going to put 2 of these in at a time. That lasagna is 5 minutes left on it, and it should be done. I just tested it a second ago, and the noodles are pretty soft. I just thought I'll leave them in there for a few more minutes. Then I'm going to put 2 of these in here. I'll wrap them up, foil over them, and they're going to go at least an hour and a half minimum. So, and then I can get this table cleared off again, for goodness sakes. And I've got to start cooking that hamburger for taco salad. Alright friends, it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. See if these mothers are done now. This is good. This is good. So I'm going to take these off the stove. I'm going to leave the oven on 350 and get to my big old cabbage roll pans in there. And I'm going to start sizzling. Sizzle, sizzle. All right, it's coming along. There's an hour and 22 minutes for that first batch of cabbage rolls. I actually got a stool. I have 4 of these down in the basement for when we have big crowds. But my dogs are howling. Not just barking, they're howling. And I need to sit on my keister with my meester there. And I'm going to fry this up. This is the last thing I'm cooking until probably after supper. Because, well, I mean, I'm going to put those other cabbage rolls back in. But I have to do some stuff around the house and wrap a few presents. And the kids will be home, I don't know, about an hour or so. Maybe a little bit more. So I want to get as much done as I possibly can. $1 bill, y'all. I'm almost done this, but Violet's going to have a Kong with some of that leftover chicken, and she'll have a good time with this. Alright friends, I just did some office administration work. I had to scan something, secure, email it off, call somebody. It's all done. That hamburger is straining in the sink in a bowl, obviously, because it was medium ground. There was kind of some grease, but I'm just going to let it sit there for now. Violet's chilling. She had her Kong. She's good, but I got to get this table cleared off. And I got to empty that rack, that rack, that rack, and that rack, and fold up the towels. Hip, hip, hooray. So this is the before look. Yes. Alright, there's the table. Sprayed and wiped. Took down the racks. There's some stuff over there, but that's going to have to stay there. I just can't. But at least the table's clear for some good eats later on. Now I'm going to wrap some presents. I'll set you guys up so I can show you what I got her. Oh, look at that monster. It's over there laughing at me. Shut it, laundry monster. Okay, guys. Oh, big point. You can look at the laundry monster too. I don't. Oh, gosh. Violet, will you take care of me, please? Will you please take care of me? Oh, she enjoyed her Kong. It's still sitting over there. But I'll show you what I got Maziah. Like I said, I had ordered some stuff and it's not here. I ordered her a sweater and some pizza Pringles. You can't get them around here. I got them a long time ago and she remembers, but I looked at every store. Can't buy them. You can buy like barbecue and ketchup and sour cream and original, but you can't buy pizza. So I ordered her 2 pizza Pringle things. Anyways, this present was for Christmas, but it didn't come till like a week and a half ago, so I'm saving it for her birthday. Oh, the furnace is kicking on. But you must see her running around in light blue pajamas, one-piece ones, has a tail and stuff. It's from some YouTube merchandise thing, but this is a stuffy of that character of the pajamas that she has. She wanted this for Christmas, and yeah, she didn't know she was getting it. She got a Five Nights at Freddy one, and that came for Christmas, but this one, so I'm gonna wrap that. I just bought some wrapping paper from the dollar store. What are you sniffing around, Violet? From Walmart, I got her 2 posters for her room, because she's growing up. She needs not baby posters. This is a little dog with some glasses on. And this is some character, but a little girl with animals or something. Mally said it's from Netflix. Netflix Over the Moon teaser. I don't know, but that was from Walmart. And then at the dollar store, I got her this little tabletop. You know, one tabletop if she's sitting on her bed or on the floor or something. Cupcake thing. She wanted paintbrushes. She wanted a bunch of paintbrushes. And so I bought a bunch just from the dollar store. I got this package, all different styles of brushes, and this package. So there's no shortage on paintbrushes. Then I got her one of each color of these. I got these for Mally for Christmas, and she said she really liked them. They're good. They're brush pens, all different colors. They were $2 each, and I got her one of every color. So she's quite artsy. So is Mally, like stuff like that. Oh, well, she has acrylic paints, but she wanted some just regular paint. I got her this. This was $4. And I got her this cup. She always uses a water bottle, like she brings to school and wants to drink out of that upstairs, like at supper time. So I got her own special fancy little cup. That's what I got. Oh no, there's one more thing here I picked up from the mail on the way home today. This is something else she requested for her birthday. She loves that show, How to Train Your Dragon. She has all the movies except this one, Homecoming. Looks like a Christmas one, but she wanted it. I got it. And she wanted a mask. It's a 5 Nights at Freddy mask. You guys know what that is. So, yeah. I'm gonna wrap it like I'm a gangster rapper and get this show on the road. It's 1:58. The kids get here in about 45. Oh, guess how many steps I got? My goal each day is 17,000. Today I got 19,237. Now, of course, I haven't walked that many, and I've said this before. It's just my hand moving. It thinks that I'm walking, but it just shows that I've been moving, so that's good. I'll be kicking back later on, I can tell you. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this quick, and I'll be back. All right, guys, I got that wrapped up, and then I forgot. I have some Pringles in here. So I'm gonna wrap those and then I'll be done. Yeah. There, I'm done. And that took the last of that paper. Now I got some fire starter when I need it. Oh, what do you think, Violet? What do you think? Oh, you're so beautiful. So beautiful. I love ya. I love you so much. All right, we need to straighten up a little bit. It's not too bad. Oh, my broom is upstairs in Misha's room, so I can't sweep. I mean, I can go get the broom, but I'm not. So when she gets home, she's going to bring it down. There's Fred the Flamingo. It's one of Violet's toys. My husband's shoehorn, because he's an old man. Just kidding. His cup of tea he just had. It's empty. Her baby lamb. And that was an ice pack wrapped in a towel. I just need to straighten this up a bit. And yeah, I'll check on those cabbage rolls. All right, I punched that laundry monster right in the schnoz, didn't I? So when the kids get home any minute now, they can bring up their piles. And that can be cleared away. That basket in the back is mismatched socks. I'll get to it one day, but not today. Not today. But yeah, that's quite the tower of towels, isn't it? But those can go upstairs to the upstairs bathroom because there's enough downstairs. Oh, that's good. I wasn't thinking I was going to do that. I was just going to leave it, to be honest, but I did it. I'm done. Oh, those cabbage rolls, the buzzer went off a little while ago. I checked them, and they're hot, but I put them in for another hour because the lasagna took that long because I had two, and cabbage rolls, I want to make sure the meat's cooked all the way. So that'll be in. That'll be in. I'll be cooking cabbage rolls all evening, but that's okay. I don't mind because I'm not doing any more like food stuff. I just flipped you around, but here's that hamburger drained. I have 2 packages of this taco seasoning. I'm going to add a can of tomato soup to it, but I'm going to put a lid on this now. I'm not going to do that till it's closer to supper, so I don't have to reheat it, get it out of the container and all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to put a lid on it, and yeah. The kids are just getting home. Hey, bub. How was school? That's good. Violet's right at the door. Get down, Violet, you silly bird.
My birthday.
There's the birthday girl. You have 8 cans of Pringles. Well, I don't need to get you any.
8.
In your book bag? Look at, turn around. Show them your... Oh my goodness.
I got the best friends ever.
Well, don't eat them all at once because you'll get a bellyache, I can tell you.
Especially when it's your birthday, you're going to have cake.
Oh.
Look at this.
Oh no, I actually have 7 cans of Pringles.
I have a few of those, but I need one.
I have Star Crunchies and Jolly Ranchers.
Okay.
In my lunch kit.
Okay. Wow.
My birthday.
Did anybody sing you happy birthday?
No.
Oh.
Guess
Oh,
what?
well, other than the bus people. Yeah.
Oh, the bus people.
Driver said, we're gonna, each time someone has a birthday, we're going to sing them happy birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
I already have cake today.
Why did you have cake? Oh, she wants to play.
Because
Birthdays.
nope, not birthdays.
Why?
So, one teacher that comes to our class sometimes,
She scrambles.
that comes to our house sometimes,
Yeah.
our class sometimes,
Yeah.
she's gonna go to France.
Oh.
Well, she gives you guys gifts.
She's going to France in her underpants?
And we had cake.
Oh, that's
Violet,
exciting.
I'm gonna try, and you're gonna go get it.
She gives them cake, but not us. I know the teacher she's talking about.
Oh, I don't know.
But she never did.
Well.
Madame Kelsey.
Oh,
We
that's
know, I have
nice.
her every
Guess
day.
what happened, Mom?
She didn't even give us any.
We
What?
all had to hide behind them, and then, her,
Watch out for that hamburger.
Okay, can you hang
and
this up here?
Yes.
she,
Oh, I'm going back out.
she thought no one was there, and then the teacher peeked through the window, and then she was pretending that she was talking about something
Oh, okay.
to us, and we were all hiding, and then when she was about to open the door, she went 1, 2, 3, and when she opens the door, we all
Jumped out and said surprise.
Yeah.
Did you scare her?
nope.
No.
But she was excited.
Yes, Maze.
Everybody made cards, and Riley made a bunch of things.
Oh.
And yesterday,
Just a minute, Maze.
but I couldn't be there yesterday because of this.
Yeah.
And
Maze, just hold your horses.
and then yesterday they made a card from everybody, but I wasn't there, so I couldn't do it.
Oh. Well, I'm sure she understood that. That's not a big deal. Maze is, yeah, hollering.
Yeah.
Oh, Misha, I need the broom from your room.
But can I have the yogurt?
Yes, I got them because you can't eat hard stuff right now. What? Yes, you can watch your shows. Jeepers. You don't need a hoot and holler like that.
Hey, it's not broken. My leg broken.
Well, don't do that, Mace. Anyways, I'm going to get them to do this. And Misha's going to go get me the broom. And I was starting to clean up the bathroom too. There was, of course, the morning mess still on there, but I need to still put some stuff away, wipe it down, do the toilet, do the floor, and the mirror, and we'll be good. Look at all the Pringles she came home with from her friends because it was her birthday.
Yep. And the candy.
And some M&Ms and Sour Patch Kids and Jolly Ranchers. Wow, you are loved, that's for sure.
That's how good
Violet.
they are, Violet ones.
I'm having a fancy drink, but I forgot my wine glass.
Trust me, this isn't all. Mackenzie still hasn't given me a gift yet, so...
It's probably Pringles.
Yeah,
maybe.
She said she's going to give me something else, though, too. So.
Okay, Misha. So I just took these out of the oven. They've been in there... What? And there's not as much grease as I thought there was going to be. I'm still going to dump this off and put some more tomato sauce on it, so when... when I put them in the individual containers, I'll put some... That's hot. Ooh. Yeah. What's that? Oh. Gosh, that's hot. There. It's a beaut, Clark. It's a beaut. So... I'm going to wait till I can handle this a little bit and then try to dump some of that grease off. Ow! And I'll be back. Okay, so I put the 2 other cabbage roll, big ones there. Misha, shush! And the little one squeezed on the side. So, and I set the timer for 2 hours. I'll check the little one though before that because it shouldn't take as long. Guys, well, I unloaded my phone. That took a while. But I had wiped the table, I swept the floor, I did the bathroom. I covered these so nobody would get into it, but as soon as supper's done, I'm going to wrap them and put them in the freezer. I just turned this hamburger on. I have it on high, but I'm going to turn it down because it's already cooked. I'm going to get a can of tomato soup. Don't ask me why I do it. I always do. Since it's 2 packs of hamburger, I'm putting the whole thing of soup in. Usually I just put like half a can, and I have 2 packs of taco seasoning. Goodness, these kids, they're rambunctious. Oh, a sore hand. My skin dries out sometimes, like I have eczema, and you get a crack right there. You can't do a fist and stuff. Hurts like the dickens. Yeah, they're roller skating, running around, hooting and hollering. Maziah and Mally are upstairs. We got all that clothes away. Those clothes, I put them away. So that's good. It's, what time is it? It's 4:34. So I want to do this now. We're not eating right now, but it gives the meat and spices a chance to sit and get to know one another. That's why I'm doing it now. And I gotta cut up some avocado. There. Gosh, that doesn't seem like much. I find like on the taco kits, it doesn't even call for tomato soup. It calls for adding water to it and stuff. But I just find I like my taco meat to be kind of stuck together, but not hard, or you don't want it too crumbly. And I just don't want it dripping. Try to get that all coated a little bit. You know what I could add? I just took that out of the fridge. It was a little bit of that sauce that was left. I'm not going to add it all. Thick and tasty. But this is what I'm having for supper tonight too, taco salad, because, yeah, avocado's great, taco meat will be fine, some cheese, salsa. I don't know if I need a little bit more. That just kind of, at least the sauce isn't going to waste. See, it kind of sticks together like it's, and then to throw that seasoning on top of it, oh, it's good, it's good. Oh, I just had a sneezing fit a little while ago. I don't know, I've got a tickle in my nose or something. Can you hear them out there laughing? And I don't know what the heck they're doing. But I'm just going to do this and get it good and hot and then turn it down. Oh my gosh. It's never quiet at my house. Well, it is when they're gone to school. Yeah. So tomorrow, I'll probably have more stuff to cook, but I want to spend time straightening up a little bit. Just, I want to try to do a bit of stuff in Misha's room and the landing upstairs.
We're not making any noise, by the way.
Yeah, get going, you guys.
I can't have carbonated water.
Hooligans. What?
I can't have carbonated water.
Why?
Because the dentist said
Oh.
it would stop from my teeth growing.
Okay. There, that uses that up. I'll just rinse that out, throw it in the recycle bag. Do you guys have recycling? I'm just curious. Recycling where you live? Is it mandatory, or do you do it voluntarily, or you just don't have it at all? I know you're hungry. Supper will be ready soon. All right. I'll be back in a little bit.
What?
I don't like those.
You don't like them?
You have broken teeth.
Oh, different way.
Stop, you guys.
Not seeing the teeth that I
Pardon?
have.
You got a broken tooth?
No, she got a couple teeth pulled out,
Yeah? Oh,
but they're gonna grow back.
they grow back.
Just one big one that got cut full.
You might just get one big one, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
I do.
You might just get one big
Is
one.
that ma'am?
This is yours, and this is for Maziah.
Oh, okay. You should go put this out where the presents are.
Okay, now you going, ain't it?
Yep.
Now that. She's probably gonna get $25 in this quarter.
Video. I'll try to. Why?
I do, Molly. Hey. Well, I come early, did I?
It's okay. So that one.
Well, I guess so. About these are froze, right?
Oh, okay.
The one I'm sorry, I'll put them on top of your fridge. or
Yeah,
whatever you
I'll let
want
you
to-
try out because there's going to be a sleepover here tomorrow. I'll go take that bag over because they don't need that right now.
I know.
Oh, never mind.
And
It would only
carry it
be.
all.
I know.
I thought it was
Put
something.
it in here. We're going to have birthday cake after.
Yeah, you got
Okay,
time
so
up
right
the
now,
weekend.
where's the birthday? Okay, find the birthday cake.
Nisha, I love the way you did the top.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maze is out there somewhere, Dad.
Who is?
Maze.
That's it.
Okay, leave it, Misha.
Mom did the sides.
Alright guys, well I'm starting to get stuff ready to rock. I emptied the dishwasher, so there's just a couple of things in there, so after supper I can just throw it all in there. I put the salads in here and mixed them all up. Mally cut up the avocado. This is some of the cheese. I still got more in the fridge. That's lime Tostito chips. And I forgot to show you this. This was out in the van. I got one of those, what are they called? I don't know. Some sort of dips. It's like cream cheese and I don't know what it is, but it's delicious. Fiesta dip tray. That's what it is. So just to have on the table. Why not? Why not? And the hamburger's over there. It's nice and warm. I have it on low now, and the cover on it. And yeah, just Dad's here. My sister-in-law's here. And just waiting on my husband and my mother-in-law, my other sister-in-law, I think, and Niecy, perhaps. We'll see. Oh, and just look at this gloriousness, I think. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 meals right there. And then 2 more in there, plus a little one. And I mean, it's going to be more than that many because I'm breaking up all the cabbage rolls. All right, guys. The what? Oh. There's the salad. There's the taco meat. There's the fromage. There's the avocado. There's that dip. There's the medium and mild salsa. And the Tostito chips and the sour cream. Wow. The plates and the forks. That's what we're going to do.
Why'd you have to...
Misha's lighting the cake for me. Oh, go get Mally. She's upstairs on the computer. She's... no, you're not. Look at your feet, Misha. You're not carrying a cake with roller skates on. What are you, crazy? Go tell your sister to come down and at least sing happy birthday, for heaven's sakes. Oh, preteens. We're singing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maziah. Happy birthday to you. Yay. Pucker power, come on. No, she can do it. Come on. You talk enough, you can do it. There you go.
Take a picture first.
All right, that's what's left of the cake. 11 candles. There's enough cake for them to have a little slice tomorrow. But then there's going to be a whole nother cake with her friends. So, yay for cake. And this is where I put all the presents on the trampoline by the front windows. Yeah, she has quite a bit. Quite a bit. Don't you think, Violet? Oh, yeah. Party animal. Oh, Maziah's stuffed. Stuffed. Isn't she? Don't poke her because she might pop, Malia. She'll pop like a balloon. We're just waiting for people to be done their cake, and then we're going to do the presents. What? Oh. All right. Yeah, but there's a card. Read the card.
Is Mally coming down?
I told she's.
Me too. What posters are these?
Oh, just new ones for your room.
More adult ones.
The picture's up at the top, or maybe it's at the bottom too, I don't know.
Oh, that's that one. Because it reminds me of Violet.
Yeah.
I'll put that one.
You know what it is?
Yeah, like, oh my god.
It's 5 Nights at Freddy.
Oh my god. That's,
I'm gonna flex hard.
It's a YouTube channel that they watch. That's
no, it's a game.
well, what is it?
It's a game.
A video game then. Sorry, jeepers.
20 Fazbear.
Jeepers creepers.
20 Fazbear.
Okay.
It's not Freddy Fazbear.
I knew it was something like a cup.
Well, just so you don't have to keep using your water bottle. You're gonna keep that one here for a. Okay, Maze, don't do that, hon. Don't do that.
This is what I need.
Do you remember you asked for that for Christmas?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, it ordered late.
It did, so I just gave it to you for
I
you.
didn't get it.
Yeah, you did.
It's
What? As well, it's about 6:30, 6:45, something like that. And oh, what time is it? No, it's 7:17. I'm off. Using these big Ziploc bags, and I'm going to start labeling the bags so I can start putting them in the freezer. Alright friends, everybody's gone now. I have things bagged up and labeled except for the cabbage rolls. I'm going to do that tomorrow because I need to divide them up in individual containers. So I'll just put these out in the porch for till tomorrow. But have them all labeled with today's date. I'm about to bring them downstairs with a couple of trays. But I'm going to have to take stuff out of my freezer downstairs to make room for this stuff. And that just means I'll have more freezer baking, cooking to do. Oh, I'm out of breath, guys. I'm out of breath. Oh, just a minute. Yeah, anyways, I got all that stuff down in the downstairs freezer. I had to take some stuff out. That's all the cabbage rolls and the little raspberry pie for Dad. Look at the turkey bones I got. I got to get these bubbling. And then I'll have to can it up or something, but I just don't got no room for that. So I took those out. And over here, there's this compost that has to go out, but I got a turkey lurkey. So I'm going to defrost this over the next day or two and cook a turkey. Yeah. I don't have the ribs I thought that I did have. When did I make ribs last? Not that long ago. I must have used them up. I have one rack of ribs down there, which has like one package of ribs, which has 2 long racks in it. So I left those in the freezer. And I found a shepherd's pie I did a couple of months ago. So we're going to have that sometime this coming week, which is fine. But tomorrow I will divvy up those, I keep wanting to say egg rolls, cabbage rolls. And I gotta sit down. Those guys have my stool out there now. Divvy up those cabbage rolls and put them in individual containers so I can put those in the freezer, and there's room downstairs now for me to do that. But I still got lots of stuff to cook tomorrow, which I'm okay with. If I have the spunk that I did today anyways. What are you sniffing around for? The dishwasher's almost loaded. Makes such a big difference when you have an empty dishwasher when you have a crowd. It's easy cleanup. I'm going to bring that compost out just so I can get some fresh air. I'll probably put those turkey bones in that big roaster. The fire's been going all day. So that's still that chicken broth that's been in there. I'm going to dump them right in there and add some water to top it off. I'll probably have to get my other big stock pot that I already washed and put away, that I had those cabbages in. Get that out too and get them both going. Because I simmer turkey bones for a day or two, to be honest. I do. So I can have time to do all the other stuff I want to do and then can the broth next week. If I still have the energy to do that. So yeah, let me get that loaded up and I'll be back. Alright guys, it's 8:27 and I got these in the pot. They're going to go all night. I have them up on high now to get them boiling, and then I turn it way down and let it simmer and simmer and simmer and simmer. But now I gotta pack lunches. Hip hip hooray. Alright, all done. I'm gonna put them in the backpacks. Those still haven't come up to bubbling yet, but they're on their way. And I'm gonna call it a night. Ooh. Well, it's 10:07, you guys. I got the kids to bed. I have this video actually all edited up until this very end. The 2 pots I had on the stove came up to bubble, so I turned them way down and put the lid on, but left open a sliver so some of the water can evaporate, but it's not going to boil off by the time morning rolls around. But we've had a busy day. Maziah, if you see this in the future, I hope you had a good birthday. I love you so much. You're such an awesome girl. I can't imagine. Imagine you were just meant for us. And yeah, just perfect daughter. But anyways, guys, I still have lots of cooking to do tomorrow and meal assembly because I did all those chicken breasts yesterday. I did steak and pork yesterday, and I thought I'd get around to doing something after the get together at supper time, but at least I did clean up my kitchen, so that's a good thing. And the dishwasher's going, so that's a good thing. And the living room isn't a disaster, and that's a good thing. So, but I do have cooking to do tomorrow and cleaning to do tomorrow, so it's going to be another busy day. I know yesterday and today's video are super long, but I hope you don't mind. But I loved hanging out with you. Like I felt like I had company all day doing what I was doing, so it was awesome. But I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm ready to hit the hay, hit the sack jack, and I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to wash my face and brush my teeth. And yeah, just have a minute. Just have a minute. And then I'm going to go to bed because it's going to be another early morning, hopefully. So with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.